and hear what's going on. Now, taking these trades, going to the market to search and see what's setting up is actually, very, very, very important. But what's actually, very important is, our mindset, our trading psychology. And, when we come to the market, we need to understand that this is the Forex market is a 6.6 trillion US dollar market daily. That's the money that goes through the foreign exchange market on a daily basis, 6.6 trillion USD. So the market is not running away. The Forex market has been here before you were born, before I was born, and it will be here when we live. So long as you have humans on earth, you always have need for exchange. So what I'm trying to say is that there are multiple opportunities in the market, so you don't have to force anything, So how you start your day, how you approach this thing, have a systematic way of approaching this trading. See it as, a business, and approach your day, approach your trading with that mindset. Before you start trading, have a set of maybe affirmations you do. And typically here, when we are writing affirmations, we start our affirmations with gratitude. So I'm so happy and grateful I'm a disciplined trader. I'm so happy and grateful I'm a successful trader. I'm so happy and grateful I can now spot, opportunities in the market. I'm so happy and grateful I take perfect entries. Those things, you affirm those things you actually want to see. I'm so happy and grateful I've now mastered the 5 fundamental truths about trading. Now, what are these 5 truths? It's very important that you know them. First of all, in this market, anything can happen at all. You can have the perfect analysis, you can have the strategy, you can have everything line up, and then it doesn't go in your direction. Anything can happen. You have to expect that. And that's why we practice proper risk management, such that if this thing doesn't go in your direction and maybe you take a lesson, it doesn't break your heart. And the second truth you need to know is that you don't need to know what's going to happen next to make money. In other words, you don't need to know whether China and Japan are going to shake hands or smile and all. You don't need to know whether, look, this will happen, this will happen. You just need to be able to follow the analysis, follow the setups, and then follow your risk management and all. And you don't need to be a prophet or foresee the future of what's going to happen in Forex market for you to make money. Very important. Now, there's also a random distribution between wins and losses for any set of variables that define an edge. What does that mean? It simply means that if you put on maybe a list of 10 trades and all, now you cannot say that trade number 1 is the one that will hit profit, or trade number 7 or number 10, or maybe it's the fourth one that will take the L, so you cannot say, so it can be your winning trade can be maybe your fourth trade. It can be anyone. And your losing trade also can be anyone. So what this means is that at no point in time do you over leverage, because you don't know the one that will go against you. So that's why I always say that if you have, maybe you go to the market with 1% or 2% or 3% of your trading capital, that is what you've earmarked, that I'll be trading 3%. Stick to your 3%. Don't say, okay, because this gold analysis came out and it's this person, I'll do 5%. No, what it's saying is that you don't know which one is going to be the winner or the loser. You just follow the technicals, the setup, and then enter. So whatever winning edge you have is simply because you follow a set of rules. And also when you follow those set of rules, and then you take a lesson, that's actually a lesson. You did all that was right, but it didn't go your way. Now, what is not a lesson is when you are reckless, when you're indisciplined, and you over leverage. You're supposed to use a lot size calculator, calculate, and by your trading account, you're supposed to take 0.01 or 0.02 or 0.1, and you're taking one lot size, and you're taking 5 positions is in discipline. Is in discipline when you lose and you now say it's a lesson. That's not a lesson. That is actually the market flogging you for being disrespectful to it. The Forex market humbles people and it does not care who exactly you are, your position in life. It does not care what you studied. When you disrespect it, it will teach you a lesson. Now, an edge, when you have an edge, what our scanners actually do is give us an edge. When you have an edge, that edge is actually nothing more than an indication of a higher possibility of something happening over the other. What was the possibility from our statistics? What's the possibility that when you take 10 trades, you get this percentage? Scanners, gives you between 70 to 83%. That is an edge. The scanners give you an edge. Now, your analysis, right, has not been tested across different conditions and all, but if you have an analysis that is giving you an edge, fine. Stick to that edge, because every time you follow this set of rules or guidance, you're going to get the result. Very important. And then every moment in the market is unique. You cannot say because even if you took maybe a trade, let's say the GPU USD is at 100, for instance, and you've taken that trade 3 times at 100, and then it goes to 500, gives you the profit, and then you now fail to recognize this truth, number 5, that every moment in the market is unique, and you now go to 100 and now say, it seems I have an edge, let me over leverage. Failing to recognize that every moment in the market is unique, you now go in very high lot size, and then everything you've made is cleared in a single day or in a single trade. So you need to know these truths. You need to walk by these truths and abide by these truths. If you can take a screenshot of this, very important. And then these are things you affirm to yourself. I'm a consistent winner because I objectively identify my edges. When I enter a trade at an entry level and it hits TP and I'm out of the market at the TP I set for myself, I am out. I will not say that I'll not come and enter the trade. I won't say that I'll come and enter the trade at TP1 and expect it to move to TP2 or 3. No, you're doing the wrong thing. Now, I am a consistent winner because I predefine the risk of every trade for you. You should not enter any trade if you're not sure that, if you've not defined the risk. Okay, for this trade, I'm losing $5 or $10. Am I willing to take that risk? If you're not willing, don't enter the trade, irrespective of what you stand to win. If you're not ready to accept what the risk is, do not enter. Now, I'm a constant winner because I completely accept the risk. I'm willing to let go of the trade. I just explained that. I am a consistent winner because I act on my edges without reservation or hesitation. Some of you, when you do the wrong things so much that now when the opportunity for you to do something right comes, you're afraid because you've been constantly doing the wrong things. Now, the scanners give you an edge, your parameters align. I mean, you act on it without reservation or hesitation. I am a consistent winner because I pay myself as the market makes money available to me. You are not in this business of trading if you don't make withdrawals. Constant withdrawals, pay yourself. When money comes in, you have to define, are you going to be paying yourself daily? I withdraw every single day and all. Okay, maybe you make $100. You can say, okay, I'll take out 80 and I keep 20. I'll take out 50. Define how much you're going to take out, how much you're going to pay yourself, how much you keep. I'm a constant winner because I constantly monitor my susceptibility for making errors. It means when you finish, for every trade, whether it's a win or a lesson, you analyze, why did I win? Okay, I entered at the right entry and all. I put it at TP1, TP2 and all. Why did I lose? I do this. So that's what makes you a consistent winner. Now, if you find out that you're always in the risk of losing, ask yourself, why am I losing? When you analyze that and hold yourself accountable, you can now make a resolution. Okay, I'll do this better the next time. I am a consistent winner because I completely understand the absolute necessity of these principles of consistent success, and therefore I never violate them. It is very important